What's up? What's up? What's up? Just the VJ at the house. Okay, so I know one of my viewers said they want me to walk or something like that, but I don't have time. I'm going to definitely try to get up and go early and go for a small walk, and get some video because I really do want to put up videos every day. Okay, so anyway, the name of this is called. Oh, I got 2 thumbs up. 2 people are in the house. Okay, wait a minute, because oh wow. I messed up again. I guess I gotta hold it like this. Okay, cool. I can read it. It's kind of difficult though. Okay, so anyway, what's up? What's up? What's up? J. Okay, so I'm kind of like, the thing is, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, 4 people in the house. Oh yeah, 3 thumbs up. Yeah. So anyway, I had a meeting in Kishiwada. Well, not Kishiwada, but it's close to Kishiwada. So I talked, I had to talk about some stuff. But anyway, I want to talk about the Players Club. Hey, what up? Who is this? Fabien, what's up, Machine? Oh, this is my friend Fabien. I met him in Sensaibashi. This is a weird story. I was in 10, what was that called? Don Torburi. And I got this sensation over me. And they said to go to Triangle Park. So I'm thinking to myself, why do I need to go to Triangle Park? It's like a good, well, I walk slow, so about a good 10 to 15 minute walk. What's up, yo, Fabien? And so something said, just go over there. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I walked over there, and of course, if you guys know anything about American Moda, so I went up this street where the Apple store was, and then as soon as I passed the police station right at the park, I just turned to the left, and Fabien was sitting right there. And it was some said, that's your target. I was like, wow. So he really handsome young man and stuff, And so I went over and sat right next to him, just started schooling him about Japan. I said, what's up, how you doing? My name's Ralph, blah, blah, blah. And just started, just not schooling him much. That's not, well, I'm old times, we always say school. But, started laying down the info about Japan and stuff. And ever since then, we've been good friends. So I don't know how long it's been now. Maybe 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. I have no idea. But anyway, what's up, man? And he has he has a YouTube. I think it's called Mushin Chronicles. So you guys go and subscribe and watch his. He down in Kyushu. And he got some very nice videos showing the nature of Japan, which is really nice. So you guys want to check that out. Anyway, the Players Club. The Players Club started about 6 to 7 years ago, and there's a guy who came from, I'm in Korea now, but I want to visit Osaka. Yeah, when you come out here, let me know. I'll come up and we hang out and stuff, and let me know early. We hang out, and do a lot of stuff, make some videos together. We can even do some Do You Love Black Men videos if you want. That's fine. But anyway, so this guy named, I called him Man TV. Okay, Mushin TV, sorry. So the name of his channel is called Mushin TV, Mushin TV. Okay, and the Mushin Chronicles. Okay, good. So go check out his videos. He's a real cool guy and stuff. So anyway, this guy, I call him DS, okay? Because I don't know if I can say his name on here. But anyway, I met him. He came to my school. His wife brought him to my school, and that's how we first met. And she, took him around and stuff. So he really is into affiliating and making money and stuff like that. So we were always talking about my YouTube channel. I think at that time I had like 5,000. Well, I still got 5,000 subs, which isn't a lot, but for me it's a lot. And he was like, hey, why don't you use your affiliate, your channel to make money and stuff, because everybody else is doing it. And I said, no, because I could have made a lot of money, earlier, but I didn't do it. So he and plus before I had met him, maybe about a year or 2 before that, I was thinking about making a social site. There's this one white guy. He's down in Toyota City, up in Aichi-ken. He got a YouTube. It's something.com. I forget the name of it. But anyway, he he made a site form and everything. So I had contacted him, and he was kind enough to contact me back, and we talked, and he was giving me pointers on how to make a social site instead of making you know, something private, because he said it was better and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. Hey, what's up? 2 more people joined. What's up? Just DVJP in the house. Thank you for joining. Right now, this is maybe the Kishiwada area. Up here at this light or something like that, you turn left, or maybe the light behind me, you go to Kishiwada station. So anyway, 4 likes, yeah, thanks. And what was that called? Oh, so we were in Starbucks one day, and he was just he was like, hey, you know, we was talking about lying, and he said, hey, you know, don't, you know, why should you make a social site, because it's going to be really difficult and stuff, you know. And I was telling him how I think I told him how I was thinking about doing it and stuff. I forgot what those other sites were I was using, HostGator and some other one that cost a lot of money, because I already had a what was that, no, what's that called, what's that, oh, I can't, WordPress, because I had WordPress page. I think it's Legend in Japan and stuff. That was like before I started my GSD50JPN. So anyway, what happened was he said, well, you can make a group chat in line. I'm like, no, you can't, because I didn't. Actually, I think I did see it, but I didn't investigate it. But he said, no, you can. So I did that. Oh, what's up? Innocent, huh? I can't remember it, but IG Gamer. Wow, I gotta click this to see what you wrote. Okay, wait. Let's see. Let's see, how can I do that? Ah, okay, I see. Wow. See, my fingers aren't made of rubber, so I can't do it the way I want to do it. Okay, oops, it's not showing it. Oh man, I'm sorry. Man, I couldn't even, whatever, read that. Sorry. IUCI. Sorry, because I'm moving. I got to keep my eye on the road. So sorry, I didn't get to read that. But so anyway, I was like, okay, but actually I didn't, because at first he said do it, and I was like, nah, because I know how it's going to turn out, because I've spoke to hundreds, if not thousands. No, I'm sure I've talked to close to 1,000 people or more, you know, way more than that. Everyone who emailed me, or who made a comment, or called me on Skype or whatever, I contacted them. But I wasn't really Facebook savvy, so I missed a whole bunch of messages going back to like 2011. Let's see, Jeremiah 4.14, Judah, they are black unto the ground. Okay, and yeah, going back to like maybe 2011, a whole bunch of messages. But anyway, so I made it and stuff. But before I did that, I was like, hey, I don't want to, because I knew the type of people who I met. It was rich to poor, to people who live in peaceful neighborhoods, those who live in violent neighborhoods, you know, those who live in the real hood, and all kinds of stuff, you know. And I think I had, let's see, King Solomon was black. Song of Solomon, okay. And what happened? Sorry, I can't read the comments because I gotta keep my eye and stuff on, and then kind of small print and stuff. But anyway, so what happened was let's see, yeah, so the I thought about not doing it because of all the people who joined and stuff, you know. It would just be a mess. So anyway, I made it, you know, and it got the first one was really good. It was some arguments and stuff. Somebody deleted it, and then from there I was like, forget it, you know. But other people made other groups, and you know, 7 years then went by, and it has been, I mean, all kinds of stuff has been going on in that group. I've made a couple of mistakes, few mistakes. Actually, you know, my biggest problem in the group was a lot of people would take my words. See how you get a group of people together and they mix up the words and stuff. So that's in the group. It was just really interesting. But it was just funny how I don't know. It's like everyone who I spoke to were cool one-on-one. But it was like when I get in the group, it was like a lot of attacks and stuff. And I was like, wow, at first, I didn't really care, but after a while, it's like, wow, why is this? What's wrong? And what was really interesting, I used to get these comments saying that I think I'm perfect. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, what am I supposed to think? I'm not perfect? And even if I think I'm perfect, that's fine, but that has nothing, you can't read that in my comments. And I told them, I think it was the first or the second Players Club, I said, the one biggest thing or the biggest problem I have with people is that a lot of problems that people have about what I say, because it does sound like I am perfect, is that they don't realize, which I told them, that I only usually talk about the things that I know or the things that I read about, because those are interesting. Plus, I can't get into any arguments. And like a lot of information I share on YouTube and stuff, I've said that a lot of times that I got those from, my friends in Venice, from the white people I used to hang out with when I lived in Westwood and went to school in Bel Air, and University High, that's on West Holmes and stuff, and just my surroundings and stuff. So I used to get into these arguments about, oh, you think you're perfect and stuff, and I'm like, even if I think I'm perfect, it's fine, but I don't understand this. And I would get into something like, more or less like, what you say is right, because I got all these memes, which I should load them up on here too, but it's a whole bunch of memes about what people are saying about me. And it's funny because all these people who, except for two people, DS and this other guy named you know what, I was going to start reading the Bible today. I mean, I got my Bible, the one I had since I was a little kid, and I was actually going to start just reading from the front and the end, because I used to really preach a lot and stuff, when I was young, by going door to door and trying to save people and stuff. But anyway, what happened was, how can I say this? What would I say? Oh, so the problem is, what I have with people is that they will view me, the memes is they'll view me as that. So when I speak to them one-on-one, it's all good. But when they get into the group, it's like they just team up on me, like, what you saying is right in this. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm not necessarily saying anything wrong. So like when I say, especially like when I talk about math, I'll say like math is easy, and then you get this firestorm for these brothers and stuff. And I was like, wow. And a few of them I actually did explain to them what I meant and how math really is easy and how to go about doing it and this stuff, And but the whole thing was, it's like this, because you might see me, but of course, I got to pump things up to make the videos interesting too. What's up? Another viewer, thank you. And so I have to pump up things a little bit more, but how much can you pump up when you just pointing and shooting, right? So I think a lot of these guys create this image of me that's not necessarily true, or they'll look at, especially like my Do You Love Black Men videos, because I would have a lot of conversations like about me picking up women. And I keep telling these guys, I said, listen, those Do You Love Black Men videos were inspired by a white guy. I only did it, to let brothers know around the world that if they travel, people will talk to them. But a lot of guys, they would think that I'm macking to these women and getting their numbers and trying to sleep with them. And I'm like, how can you get that out of just saying, do you love black men? And please tell the truth, and that's it. And they'll say, yeah, and I'll ask why. And they give their reason. That's it. And from that, I get these, hey, what's up, JP in the house, one more viewer, 6 people, yay. And I'm thinking, like, how can they get that I'm trying to pick up women from those videos? And they think I'm a Mac and I can talk to all the women. Now, of course, I do know how to talk to women. A lot of my other videos, I do, give advice and stuff. And the reason I had to make those other videos was because I wasn't expecting anyone to join my, 4 views, 4 thumbs up. I wasn't expecting any response to those Do You Love Black Men videos. because I didn't have any friends on YouTube or anything like that. So I got this one message from a brother saying, hey, I got my bachelor's degree. I'm coming to Japan. And I'm like, put on the brakes. I'm like, oh man, these guys don't know how these women are out here. So I started making videos about, how to handle these women, not to be, so weak, not download, but listen to all the Too Short songs, because the game that he plays, that he says in his songs, is the games that are the games that these women out here use. And so I had to make a whole bunch of those videos, and then but I liked it. Even before I even started making those videos, I got like Hiromi and Marina part 1 and part 2, and even in part 2 of that, I think her name is Hiromi or something, I forget the name, of Marina part 2. Anyway, in part 1 I met her and I said, hey, what's up, we traded numbers, and I think in a video she told me to call her. I never did. In part 2 we ran into each other again, and she's like, hey, why didn't you call me? And that's right there would be enough hint if people catch on that I don't call these women. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make them I had to make those videos to let guys know how these women are, because a lot of guys do come out here and get played, and then I don't want nobody getting mad at me for not warning them about what's going on and stuff. So when I go in the Players Club, it's like everybody already developed this character about me. Oh, you think you're perfect, you think this, you think that, and I'm like, wow. And then it's funny because they can insult or say what they want, but when I say it back, what did they say? They said, oh, what's wrong? You want what's that word they used today? You want people to show appreciation, or you want some attention. Yeah, that's what it is. And I'm laughing. What's up? 5 thumbs up. And I'm laughing. I'm like, what do you mean I want attention? You guys called me. I didn't contact you. You guys called me. Everyone that's in the Players Club is in there because somehow they contacted me. I didn't. It's very few of them. Well, no, I think some people I did contact if I met them on the streets. Then I asked them. But it's very few of those people who are in my group. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wow. And then what's really funny is because a lot of guys who would call me and I would help them personally. It was a whole bunch of them. A lot of them don't remember. And then they're the ones who's getting on my case. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I know all this personal information about you. You tripping and stuff. But it's interesting. And anyway, yeah, pretty much that's it. The people in there one-on-one, they cool, you know what I'm saying? But I think just the whole, because when you're the center of the group, let's see. In the past, there were mad, corny dudes. Shout out to, I can't see it. Wait, maybe I could get a chance to. King Davis, what's up? Birthday next month. Happy birthday to you. I'm trying to see if I can. It says show. I can't see your comments. Oh, there it is. In the past, the OGs that's still in there when I was in there. Oh yeah, bring it back. Oh, the Players Club is up, and Asphalt is not there anymore. So if you want to join, let me know. I can add you back. Hey, when we link up in Tokyo. Yeah, I gotta collect some money and stuff. Definitely want to try to do that. You gotta let me know exactly when you're gonna be here, so I can open those days up and tell my students that I can't go to work that day and stuff like that. So let me know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that for sure. So anyway, yeah, like Akeem said, back in the days it was real cool and stuff. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But it's like basically on my birthday I will land. Okay, so that'll be a Tuesday, I guess. So a Tuesday, Wednesday. I won't be able to come up until like Saturday morning or something like that. Okay. Huh? Wow. Okay, so Okay, I didn't see that when you said you were gonna. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, cause I won't get up there until like on the 20 something that weekend. But what happened? So basically, it's like this: when I go into the Players Club and I talk, it's like I have to really be careful of what I'm saying. And like the other day, I got into an argument with this guy, and he was talking about how much more money he makes than I do, or how much money he makes in a month. And this comment was like years ago. We had this, maybe like a year or 2 years ago, where he came in and just out of the blue said, "Hey, I know I made more money than you, and I made more money in a year than you have in your lifetime." I guess because I'm an old man. And I never really thought about it. So he put up that he made $100,000. So I calculated the money that I made when I was in Nagoya, and it came up to be somewhere about like $480,000. And so when I said that, he chilled out. And then recently, he came back, instead of saying it was a year, he said it was a month. And I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, okay, that's cool and stuff, and I'm like, you lying, because at first you said a month, a year, so other people getting in this, on this site. And I'm like, okay, so you make $100,000 a year, I made $35,000 a year, so that's good, you beat me. But why are you sitting here, talking about you make $100,000 a month? I made $35,000 a month, but everybody else in here I know aren't making $10,000 a month, or $5,000 a month. Not everyone. Some people might be, but most of everyone, no one's not making over $10,000 a month that I know of that's in the club. So I'm saying, sure, at the same time that people who claim to get this, okay, I didn't get to see it in time. But anyway, so I'm saying to myself, like, wow, it's yeah, because Akeem Davis, he OG this club. But when he was saying that, I was like, okay, yeah, if you're making that kind of money, why don't you share? Because when I was making my money, I shared on YouTube. And I shared to the point where one guy, he actually did what I said in the video, and he ended up, making $3,000 a month from this one place and stuff, So I was like, okay, cool, at least I shared, but I couldn't get it. And everybody's like, he making more money than you. And I'm thinking, like, whatever. But he did say something that was true. He said, well, you ain't got a penny to your name, and you're 53 years old, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not worrying about money, because my kids in the States are doing well. My kids out here, they doing well. So I'm not worried about money. I know how to make money. I'm just too lazy and I'm not making it. But I'm going to start doing that. Seriously, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start doing that. Making this money and stuff. And so I can hurry up and get rich and go home and do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, that's true. But I'm not even worrying about the money and stuff. And everybody like, teasing and stuff. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then it's like, it's okay for them to get on me, but not okay for me to get on them. So I don't know. And then like when we do have, like today in this other chat, we were talking about something, and these two guys said something like, they're in the Players Club, but they were like, well, one actually left, but he said they were like, oh, this one chat is better than all the other chats, because now they were able to purchase some tokens. Nobody's getting money out of nothing, but they put tokens, so they're happy about that. And the possibility of the future, which is good, because I bought some too. And I'm thinking like, well, and they said this group was good, but all the other groups are trash. And I'm like, wait a minute. My whole point was, I'm like, don't talk bad about the Players Club, because the guy who opened up the other one is, DS. He's the same one who suggested I open the Players Club, but from the Players Club was the catalyst for everyone, or I should say the arena for everyone to meet up. Had that not been created, everyone wouldn't have known it. I would have known all these people, but all of them wouldn't have known each other. And then I was talking about Bitcoin, and how I did some stuff, how I pretty much said something, not Bitcoin, but Bitflyer, the exchange and stuff, and how I was already trading and stuff. And then everybody, and then this other guy, who did this the coins and stuff for these other people. What's up, JP in the house? Welcome. And so basically I was saying, well, y'all need to y'all need to know the history of this. So I gave the history that, hey, I was just talking to him one day, and then I mentioned that I had bought some Bitcoins, and it was 4 months before, 4 months after I bought some, and then this whole thing went on. But everybody's saying, oh, so what you trying to say? You want credit for this? I'm not saying credit. When you guys thank someone, whatever, I think it's good that you guys should really understand the history first. So that's why I gave the history. I really don't care. But my only point was, don't criticize the Players Club, because it was the Players Club that allow all these people to get together so that they can do whatever they're doing. And it's been out for almost 7 years. So you're saying that it took 7 years, and I'm talking these two specific people. It took 7 years for you two guys, well, no one ain't even on board, but for one guy to get on board, and to work with DS to make money. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, wow. I'm like, you guys, it's like, how can you think? It's like these people who will, I guess I can, say their names. No, I'm not gonna say their names. Because if they watch the video, they might make a comment. But, how can I say that? But it's like how people watch Black Panther, right? So I watched the movie, and it was a good movie, but I didn't like the end. Basically what I didn't like about it was that it was an African, and then it was the guy who went to the States, and it was more or less like, I guess he was sent as a spy, but to me it could be easy converted like he was a slave or something, and then they didn't really accept him back because of course, he was selling secrets to help make money, whatever. I'm not sure, to help the people, whatever. But anyway, son goes there and said, he wanted to use the knowledge to free black people, and the one in Africa was like, no, we're not going to do that, But then after he killed the brother and stuff, which is his own family, which was kind of messed up, then he's going to share all the knowledge with everyone. But why share the knowledge with everyone? That doesn't mean that whoever's in charge of those governments are going to share that knowledge with just everybody. And it's not like they're going to all of a sudden be nice to everyone. And plus, and the movie almost sounded like the Moors in Spain, where they went to Spain, taught the white people up there, or like with Greece, the Africans went to that didn't happen like that, but because Greece conquered and made them teach them. But still, it was almost like the Moors. They went up there and taught the white people. White people got the knowledge and power, and then came back and defeated them and stuff, and like that with the knowledge that they learned. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so nothing's going to change. All you're going to do is just give these people empowered technology. They're going to develop it and then come and start war with you. So why is no reason? It's better off to tumble those governments and make everybody free. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not necessarily tumbling a government per se. You're just moving the people who are in charge out of the way and put other people in there who can do a better job. Basically, that's it. And so I didn't like it, but it was more or less how, like, a lot of people see the movie and they getting all hyped up about it, but nothing's going to change. So it's like the same thing that happens with me, or people just get hyped up about stuff and nothing's going to change. I did this, well, I'm happy, but what's going to happen later? You still got other things to deal with. So to me, it's like, I can say it's not fair, but it's okay, because I've been going through this all my life. Basically, I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Because basically what it is people don't listen to words that I say. And it's like one guy I was talking to, and he was saying like, oh, we were talking about something. He said, do I think black people are dumb? And so of course, he didn't mention the category. So I'm thinking, well, if I answer for the category, it might start an argument. If I answer it and then ask for a category, it might start an argument. So I said, fuck it. So I said, yeah, black people are dumb. And then right after that, I said, but what category are you talking about? But he didn't hear me, and he went on whatever, and all this stuff, and my other friend who was listening, third party, thank God he was there, said, yeah, but Ralph did ask you the category, but he never answered it and stuff. And then we got into the thing about what does the word dumb mean. So when I asked, then he was like, hey, it means this, but he used a dictionary. And I'm like, no, don't use a dictionary off the top of your head. But basically the dictionary means mute or someone who just stays silent. And a lot of people, when a lot of bad things do happen in the hood, wherever, a lot of black people um, do stay silent about it. But then you can also use it to bring into unintelligent. You know what I'm saying? And there's no such thing as unintelligent. People just, because intelligence and then having knowledge and skills, those are two different things. Everyone has intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these words, and then I'll say something, and it's like I'll say something from A. What's up? What's up? Too much people joined the house. Yay! So I'll say something I want to say something from 1 to 10. I get to 3. They cut me off at their own 4 to 10, and then blame me for it. And I'm like, wow, because I do that. I go through that with my wife, and I'm like, listen, because I ask a question, but people already think they know what I'm going to say, and so they answer it based on what they think I'm going to say. And I'm like, no, that's not my question. And I hate it when they change the word. I'm like, you can't change the word dumb. Oh yeah, the movie was made by Marvel. I got to go back and read those. Wow, because I'm driving, and the print actually is really small, so I can't really focus. I'm sorry, but how can I say that? How can I say that? And it's like you can't use the word dumb. And I say, yeah, I think that I said, well, actually I said yes, but I'm like, if I use the type, just for example, if I use the word dumb, and then somebody changed the word from dumb to being unintelligent, that is a really big difference. It really makes a big difference. So we were talking, and the guy was talking about trauma, because he was talking about some movie or something about trauma. And I said, but he was really excited. And I said, well, just use the word shock, to bring down the emotions. And because it means the same thing. So eventually he started using shock. And what was funny was his but his excitement or emotions really calmed down. We talked about that later, me and the third party, with him, and the third party agreed with me, so words are very important. Hey, what's up, 7 people in the house. So when I speak to people, and when I say something, they'll just use a different word, and they say, well, why are you becoming Semitic? And that was a big problem in the Players Club. And I'm saying the reason I'm saying it is because if you use a different word, they're going to have other attached branches to it, and you can't. Six thumbs up. Yeah, thank you. And I said, you can't change the word to something else. Use my exact word. Oh, you can't get Semitic. I'm like, well, you guys, you guys are wrong. If you're going to take my sentence, paraphrase it, and then change the words, because it's going to have a whole different meaning. And then based on who you speak to, who's on your side, and then who's on my side, the whole conversation can get blown up. And see, that was my biggest problem in the Players Club, and well, you said this. No, I didn't. I know I said that, but I didn't say that word. I didn't use that word. And if you change and use the word that I said, no, I heard what you said, and then I go back and copy and paste, and they, well, who cares? Or, oh, well, why are you trying to get so deep? Why you didn't? And I'm like, it's not about being deep. It's about clarification. I don't need you to try to put a monkey on my back based on the word that you use. And I can even do this with my wife. She's like, blah, 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 and I'll say something, and she'll come back, well, you said, no, I didn't say that. I said, you didn't even, I said, okay, what's my question? Well, you asked this, no, I didn't. Well, that's what I heard. No, that's not what you heard, because I didn't even get a fin. I mean, it's a trip. I didn't even get a chance to finish what I was saying. So, I mean, in the Players Club, it was like that. Now, I'll tell you, one time I did invite a whole bunch of girls in, right? And it went silent. And these guys started, I mean, it's funny too, these guys started talking to the girls and stuff, and it went silent. So I was like, forget it. So I deleted all the women and stuff, you know. But I mean, it's really interesting though. And then when you meet a lot of guys, you know, very few were actually actively involved in talking. Like it's a couple people I hang out with, and it's like we go out and we talk to women, but they're a little. Well, I'm really fast. I just jump to the point, you know, and they call it speedballing and stuff. I'm like, no, it's not speedballing. That's me. You know, I'm from the old school days where we don't walk up to a girl and start doing that. You know, the OGs when I came up, it was like, yo, what can I do to get with you? I mean, how simple, how much more to the point and simple can you get? And the women, if they didn't like you, they're like, well, you can't get with me, or they'll tell you, and then you got to meet. You know, you have to make that decision. You know, so that's how I am. You know, I mean, you know, you can go up there and, you know, meet girls and grab their hands and kiss all on them, you know, which is dirty as heck, you know, and, you know, try to romance them and go on Tinder or whatever, romancing these women. Nothing happens, you know, and then they get mad and stuff. I don't know, it's really interesting though. But I remember one time, yeah, it's all kinds of stuff that happens. I got all kind. I mean, I got stories, but I can't really remember them all. But for the most part, just a lot of arguing about stuff, you know. And it's more or less like them against me. It's not that. It's just that I just dislike it when people change a word in my statement and then accuse me of the result of or the extra flavor that the changing of one word might add to it. And it's funny how we can just get blown up. I mean, it is really interesting how it can just get all blown out of proportion. And like even my mom, me and her talk, and it'll happen, and then she'll get excited. I can't even say anything, and then the next time we talk, then I have to explain it to her. You know, the word and this and semantics really are, you know, important. You can't just go and talk to someone important and they'll say left, you know, and you'll say they'll say turn left, and you might say merge left, you know. And a lot of people with merge and turn might be the same thing because you are going in some kind of a circle or something. But I don't know, it's just really interesting and stuff. But I don't know. But actually, the Players Club is cool. When I get this, I'm thinking of rewards for my Patreon, and I'm gonna start another Players Club, and it's gonna be exclusive. And I'm trying to think if it should be. You guys let me know. I really want to just $5 donations you can get in, because it's not gonna keep a lot of people out, but it might just, you know, those people who don't pretty much, I guess, who don't appreciate. I wouldn't say appreciate me, but those who have. If they don't like me, they really don't like me, they won't join. But I don't want them to join because of me. I just want them to join just to be in a group to talk to other people. But yeah, so I'm just thinking, you know, how should I do it? But I don't know. I need to get out, make some more videos, because I said I was gonna make videos every day and stuff, and I didn't do it. But you know, trying to make them I don't know, because before I used to make them every day, but I just had so much on my mind and stuff, indicating, and I would make a lot of videos based and stuff up there with these 3 Japanese women and a Japanese guy in a suit, and they were in the women in the kimono. And that was when Mac first came out with the carrier, Believe It, and a white guy saw. Sorry about that. I'm going through these tunnels. Oh, sorry about that. But sorry about that. Went through some tunnels and stuff. This is one area where everything just goes dark. But I forgot what I was saying. But oh yeah. So most of the videos I made. Oh, so anyway, the white guy saw the video and he emailed me and he was like, "Hey, thanks for the video. You know, I'm a white dude from New York, and my white friends went to Japan and said they're racist. Blah blah blah. But I saw your video and I saw you a black guy. You know, there with 3. Let's see. Wow, I can't can't read it. It's too fast, and I'm driving and can't see it. Okay, so anyway, he was like, hey, you know, have you thought about doing international random Japanese? I couldn't see that. Oh, there it is. Cool. Random Japanese topics, people on topic something similar to. You know what? The about a white guy and from New York who saw this video of me and these 3 Japanese women and a Japanese guy, and I was just showing them how the camera worked inside the laptop and stuff. And so what happened was thanks one viewer. And so what happened was that inspired. So because he said that inspired me to make Do You Love Black Men videos, because had that mail from that white guy not came, Do You Love Black Men videos would have never been made. I would have never thought about anything like that, because I was having fun just pointing and shooting with my friend Ron, and things were spontaneous. But also the hey, what's up, welcome back, sorry about that, went through a mountain through some dead spots. But the Do You Love Black Men videos were inspired, like I said, by a white guy. And even when I made those videos, those were like just random people who just happened to come up to me or smiling at me, and I say hi, they responded, and then I go to them. I think I had like 3 people, 2 people who I actually went and searched with, and that was those 2 Chinese girls, and then it was one I made before that, or yeah, one I made before that. Do You Love Black Men? Do You Love Black Men? Part 2. You know, then I can you know, we go on Skype, you know, and I can do what I'm doing now, you know, and just walk around, we just chat and stuff, and then any woman you want to see, you know, I walk over and say, hey, you know, my friend, blah, 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 blah. Y'all get to talking and see what happens, you know. Now, one of my friends, he said it was like a hookup thing. It's not me hooking up. I'm just trying to get you guys just to be able to communicate. I ain't trying to get you to, you know, find girlfriends for you, find a new wife for you and stuff like that. No, just, you know, so you just be able to communicate with people, you know, in another part in Japan who you would never ever talk to, you know, in a regular normal sense, or in your regular normal day. So that's all it is. It's not about trying to set people up and stuff. So that's what I want to do, and I'm just trying to think about, like, if you $50, $100, $500, you know, how should I do it? Some people make $1,000. Then you know what, you know, I'm just trying to think about how I should do it. Because somebody sent me $1,000, man, you know, I would hook it up. But I would hook it up real cool, you know. I mean, do some real cool stuff, you know. Because with $1,000, you know, you can get your own little video, private video, not strip dance, but a lap dance and stuff. You know, where do I have to go? Yeah. Oh, okay, I gotta keep straight. So anyway, what's up, one viewer? Sorry about that. But I need some tips. Yeah, if you guys want me to ask women things, just let me know. And when I get time, then I will go to different places and stuff. But I need to start traveling, and I need to get my money up, because this English program I got is, oh my God. I know I've been talking about it for years, but the money, I have a program that can literally teach all Japanese kids in elementary school to be able to make their own sentences on pretty much what they want to say in less than 2 years. But you know, I put that on my school wall too. But if they come in and playing and stuff, then I'll just tell the parents, you know, if you're doing it for this program, then your kid playing too much, and so it's not going to hurt. It's only going to be for those kids who really, they just got to make a 50%, 30 to 50% effort. And I actually got one student, I forgot how old he is, but you know, he plays a lot, and now, you know, he's started reading and stuff, and I got this vocabulary list of 140 something words. It's a different subject, but anyway, yeah. But the Players Club, I'm gonna make it. I'm not going to be inviting anyone to the new this one now, because it's kind of like, I guess I could, but it's kind of like, it's just a lot of people on there now. They're just talking mad crazy stuff, and it's funny that the guys who are talking about it, they'll get on there and they'll talk crap, crap about me or whatever, and then the next thing you know, they're how can I say it? They're calling me later, and saying help or ask for assistance, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I should just, don't help. But I'm like, whatever, because I made those videos, and because I made those videos, I created a situation where, I just can't just leave people hanging and stuff. I guess it could. I guess it's like companies going out of business, but whatever. But anyway, let me know. Whatever. Hey, what's up? 3 people back in the house. Sorry about the interruptions. If you guys want to learn, want me to talk to Japanese women or something about a certain topic, then let me know. Because like I said, the Do You Love Black Women videos was not my engineering. It was inspired by a white guy. And had he not, trust me, had he not sent me that mail, then GF350 JPN would not have, well, the Do You Love Black Men wouldn't have been created, because I think GF350 JPN would have been created because of the car. This car. That's where it's the car, not me. I guess you can apply it to me, but actually it's because of the car. The name GF350 JPN was inspired by the car, and Do You Love Black Men, ironically, was inspired by a white guy. Strange, huh? But yeah, that's it. I've been talking for a long time, almost 50 minutes. But yeah, the Players Club, I don't know, it's really difficult. Basically, what I think it is just a whole bunch of brothers. I don't know. There's a lot of backstabbing too. A lot of people, cracking off at the mouth and don't even know a lot of detailed information. And what's funny is I know a lot about a lot of those people in there, but a lot of them don't know a lot about each other, But I don't know. And this one thing, how do people say? One thing that really irks me is they always saying how I want attention, or what is that thing called? Credit, or I forget, for creating all of this stuff, and I'm like, whatever, man. If y'all give me credit, that's cool. Everybody else compliment. I'm in this one group where these guys complimenting each other. Never compliment me. I have to say something. Damn, I did that. Oh, okay. Because you put them on the spot. But other than that, so basically, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like when I said in some of my other videos, how I just hang out by myself, because it really is hard to hang out with black people in Japan. For me, I've only hung out with a couple of black Americans who were cool. One is Webb. He got his Wayne WEB printing corporation, and guys, check him out. He's real cool and stuff. Me and him hung tight, did a lot of things together. Another brother up in Osaka many years ago. The Africans were always cool with me and stuff, but a lot of brothers, it just, I don't know, man, just don't understand why, but I guess it could be just that hostility they have and bringing with them and stuff, because a lot of the Africans, well, when they're with me, we talk out, it's real chill. It's not like I'm not trying to get personal with them, they're not trying to get personal with me, but we do talk about business and stuff, and maybe it's because I do, to most people, I look like, I guess I look more African than American, so I don't know, it's just weird. But the Players Club is interesting, and so I'm trying my best not to really get on there, but I'm gonna start another one, and yeah, I'm gonna do the donations of maybe $5 or $10, only one time only. You don't have to do it every month, and then once you pay you in it for life. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, you know. But I need to think about what I want to do with that money though, because actually what I want to do is start bringing young kids out here, you know, to Japan, or even brothers, whomever. You know, it don't even have to be brothers; it could be anybody, blacks and whites. Because I'll tell you the truth, a lot of white people do contact me, do talk to me. Hold on. It's my school. You guys see this? I don't know if you guys can read that. Let's see. Do I have? No, I can't. Wait, hold on. If I get a light. Enable flash. Mute. There. That's my real phone number. But see, and I have this on my school. I could teach Japanese adults to pretty much say what they want to say in 4 one-hour classes. And here for the it says for elementary school, I get them to pretty much say whatever they want within 2 years. But they gotta try though. Here for junior high school and high school kids, only 3 months, 4 lessons, 12 lessons. And then for, of course, little kids, I can't do anything with them. But I have had a couple of 2-year-olds read English and can use a dictionary. And 3-year-olds, a lot of them started reading English, using dictionaries and stuff, you know, really fast at 3 years old. So imagine, hold on. Wow, what's wrong with this door? Okay. Sometimes it gives me problems. But yeah, I've had 3-year-olds who started reading at 3. You know, use a dictionary way before they start reading and stuff. Oh, what happened to my key down? And so I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think I need to find some. Well, I can't find people who believe it because, like I said before, I asked the black people. No, I didn't ask black people. I tell the black people I can do it. And they're like, "Oh, you full of shit." You know. I asked the white people, and they're like, "How do you do it?" But it's interesting. Why? I always have problems with this door. Wait, hold on. It says I gotta turn the orientation back up. But I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, honestly, to be truthfully honest, are real cool. You know, I ain't talking about getting jobs and stuff like that, but they cool. But anyway, I gotta go. And stay tuned for more.